So, hey guys. So, how do I start my next?
The presentation is up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, my name is Dainis. I'm co-founder of company Aerones. We build heavy lift drones. And I'm here to tell the story of how we built our product. To build a product, you need founding team which is capable of building that product. In our case, me and Dainis, we knew each other for a long time. We built our first startup when we were 18. That was also hardware as a service business. We were building GPS devices which we put on the vehicles, and our customers were paying us monthly subscriptions because we were preparing the reports about their vehicles, where they are going, the fuel consumption, and etc. That company is still active and exporting to more than 10 countries. And that was the business where we learned how to build hardware as a service business. And in Latvia, everyone knows Andris Dambis. He is a brilliant guy in engineering. He has built first Paris-Dakar electric racing car. It didn't come from Volkswagen or Toyota, it came from Latvia. He has built Pikes Peak overall winner. He has built fastest dragster in Europe. So 4 years ago, Dainis called me and Andris and he said, let's sit together. We met and Dainis said, hey guys, I have this idea. For last several years, I have studied aeronautics. And I have this idea that there are a lot of airplanes and helicopters in the sky, a lot of small drone companies, but nothing really in between. There are a lot of applications, a lot of things which could be done by heavy lift drones, which can lift 50, 100, 200 kilos, and so on. So we all together had 60 years of experience, combined 60 years of experience of building products. Dainis was expert in aeronautics. He knew how to build software and hardware products. Andris Dambis was brilliant mechanical engineering. He knew stuff about batteries and hardware and motors. And I'm the sales guy. So we started to build the product, and after half a year, we started to build the heavy lift drone, and after half a year, we already did the first test, first video you saw. We invented DRONEBOARDING. The first drone was capable of lifting 20 kilos, but it was enough to do the DRONEBOARDING. And gradually, we were building more powerful, more redundant, better drone. And each of these tests are actually the milestones in our development. Some of them looks like fun, but actually those fun videos, we were preparing for them. For example, when we did the drone jump, we knew that we want to build a drone which can lift a lot and has to be safe. So when we did the drone jump, we already had the drone. We had to have the drone, which has 2 brains. If one brain is not working, second will take over. We had 28 propellers. If some of the propellers are not working, it still flies. We had 16 batteries. If some of the batteries are not working, it still flies. So these videos, these shootings helped also to mobilize the team. We knew that, for example, on 3rd of March, Discovery Channel is coming and filming us doing DRONEBOARDING. So everything has to work. We thought everything through and worked to accomplish, get the things done. And more of that, while we did those tests, while we did those videos, we were actually, as I said, Dainis came and said, let's build heavy lift drones. We didn't know what the market will be, where we will sell the drones, what will our business look like. We just knew that there is a business for heavy lift drones. So we did all of those tests, we did all of those videos, we were trying to sense what is going to be the market, where we are going. And what we understood during those tests, that there is a bottleneck. The battery technology is not here yet. Taxi drones, delivery drones, rescue drones, those are going to be businesses, good businesses, but after some years. Then we came up with the idea of tethered solution. If we tether the drone, we overcome the bottleneck of batteries, and if we give the water from the ground, we can build a cool system for firefighting. We did the calculations and we understood that we can actually get much higher than the highest ladders, firefighting ladders in the world. So there is a problem. If the fire starts to spread from outside of the building, what we saw in Grenville, for example, in London, there is no proper solution to contain it. So we built the product, not the product, but the prototype, and did the tests. First test happened here in Latvia. We got up to 50 meters high, and everything went successfully, and we understood that we can get higher. Then we went to Austria because there were not such a powerful pumps here in Latvia available to pump actually water as high as we needed. So we went to Austria and did the test, and it was complete success. We published the video, and we got a lot of good feedback from all of the world that, hey, that's an idea. We started to build this firefighting drone, and in one firefighting exhibition, we went to some of the exhibitions to talk with firefighters to understand what they're saying, like, is the concept right? And in one firefighting exhibition, one guy came to us and he said, hey guys, you are going to take my job away. And we said, why? If you're a firefighter, it's going to be much safer to stand on the ground and do firefighting as a game, not climb the ladders. And he said, no, I'm a helicopter pilot. And my job is to clean wind turbines from the helicopter. Okay. And we started to investigate, and we understood that there are a lot of things done by people in ropes, services done by helicopters and high cranes. When I look at these pictures, I would like to say it's wrong. It's not the right tech to do the job. We understood that there's a business. And I will always remember what was said to me by one of the largest window cleaning company in North America. He said, we have sent men to the moon, we are planning to send men to the Mars, but we're still cleaning buildings by people in ropes. It's wrong. So that was the time of when we got accepted also to Y Combinator. Y Combinator is most prominent startup accelerator program in the world. It's in Bay Area. And those mentors in Y Combinator also said to us, hey, you have to choose one. Either you go with firefighting. What is your first product? It's firefighting or cleaning, DE-ICING. We understood, we made the decision that the first product will be the firefighting, not firefighting, but cleaning drone, because of the legislation and permits to get. It will be much easier to get permits to do cleanings in Texas of wind turbines with a drone which is tethered to the ground than fly into in the cities. So, but the drone, the technology itself, it's similar. It's nothing different. It's just a matter of we are cleaning or shooting water for the firefighting. So we chose to start to build a cleaning drone. We called it a cleaning drone. And the first market which I started to approach, I was a sales guy, was the wind industry. Wind industry is losing up to 20% of their revenue of the efficiency of the turbines because of the ice, dirt, bugs on the blades. Erosion costs a lot of money in maintenance. There are so many services done by people in ropes, like repainting signal stripes on the blades, repairing small cracks on the blades, inspection of the lightning protection systems on the blades. It's done by people in ropes, it's done by helicopters, cranes. We knew that we can do that much faster, much better, and first of all, much safer. So in the very beginning, January, February, last year's January, February, I started to approach these wind industry companies. I was telling them, hey, we have this huge drone, we will clean, we will de-ice your wind turbines with our drone. And we have this great idea, and they said, like, no, it's not going to work. It's a stupid idea. Go away. And then we published this video. In end of February, we published this video of the concept of the drone de-icing of the wind turbine, and our email exploded. We started to receive 140, 60 emails a day. Hey, I want to buy. Hey, I want to. How much does your service cost? And so on and so on. And then we understood, yeah, we hit the right thing. There is a business. But still, we had the prototype of the drone. Building a prototype and building a product, those are two different things. And if we're talking about so complex things as heavy-lift drones and what we are building. So we started to build this product of cleaning drone. And this year, after almost like 8 months, we already have the product drone, which is particularly made to do cleaning services, de-icing, and coating apply. So we can clean with the drone now, we can de-ice wind turbines with the drone now, and now we're working, and in a few weeks we are going to do the first demos of coating apply. These coatings are not only preventing from ice building up on the leading edge of the blade during the winter season when the turbines has to be stopped, but they're also preventing from erosion of the blades. And during the development, we all the time, when you build the product, you need to think of all around the product, how the product will evolve, what are going to be your next steps in your development. So what we have understood, that the drone is actually only the delivery system. The drone is the delivery system of some kind of robotic arm which is doing some actual job. Cleaning, de-icing, coating apply. Here you see the concept of lightning inspection, protective lightning inspection, the cleaning of the drainage holes in the very tip of the turbine, which is now done by people in ropes, not in safe manner. We can do that with a drone, very, very safe and very, very fast. By the way, with the drone, if we tether the drone from the roof, we can clean buildings. It's not a drone anymore, it's a flying basket. It cannot fall on the ground. We can clean also power lines. So there are a lot of other applications which we can do, a lot of other services which we can do for different kind of customers. But our focus now is cleaning, de-icing wind turbines and coating apply for the wind turbines. So when you build a product, one thing is to think about the product like one thing of the product. But when you build the product, you need to think about also what's all around the product, how you will deliver, how you will do the service actually, how fast is it going to be. So we understood that, hey, drone is good, but if you will go to the turbine and you will need an hour or 2 hours to deploy it, you know, like install all necessary things around. It's, again, it's not a business. So we need to build a portable system where we drive, push start button, drone goes up, cleans it, comes back, you drive to the next turbine. We understood that control of the control system of the drone has to be also, it has to be in, how to say, in a safe place and in a warm place. You can't fly with the drone in minus 20 degrees Celsius. Your batteries in the remote will freeze. So all of the control systems are actually in that vehicle. So in our case, it was huge development. Everyone saw in our videos only the drone, but there are a lot of things all around it. Which had to be built: mechanical engineering, electronics engineering, software engineering, controls, sensors, etc. And of course, the control systems. I know it doesn't look easy, but it is actually easy to control the drone, our system. We had to build a system which we can scale, a business which we can scale, to give these vehicles and these trailers to our franchisees overseas and in other countries. So the system is made, has to be automated enough that any guy who has played Xbox can control it. And how to say, bulletproof. So it was a lot of development and all around the drone. The drone was just a part of the product. And when you build the products, you have to think around as well, how you will deliver, how you will actually make it easy to install, easy to use for the customers, for the users. When you build the product, you have to think also about protecting yourself. There are two ways. You are building the product, and you are sitting in home, and then when the product is ready, you go to the market. But the best way, in our opinion, the best way is to go to the market, to touch the market, to understand, to feel the market, what's happening. Because in our case, when we did all of these tests, when we were doing all of these tests, we were also learning a lot. Like, you can think through a lot of things, but when you are actually doing that, you see a lot of things about which you haven't thought. And when you're building the product, so you have to expose a little bit of yourself anyway, but so our suggestion is you have to protect yourself as well. So, for example, for us, we have 4 patents for our technology, and we are applying for more patents now. The last thing I wanted to tell is great things, great products can be built only by great teams. We are growing every week, and I'm proud and I'm honored to work with a team which is as passionate about the product, as passionate about the idea of what we are doing as I am. Thank you.
Awesome. It's interesting, your approach was kind of counterintuitive to the startup world, I think. Finding the customer, building or fixing a problem for a customer. You went the other way. You built a product and you tried to find a solution. But I can congratulate you on the intensity of work that you did making those videos. I remember seeing the sky jump. Have you seen the parachute jump from the drone? That was impressive. Right. Are there any questions in the room? Come on, guys. We're here at TechChill. We need to find out what makes these guys tick. Yes, there's a hand. Drone boarding?
Yeah. I like the drone boarding. I would love to have that product as well. But as I said, the bottleneck of the batteries is there. If you can do drone boarding like only for 10 minutes and then you have to charge the batteries for an hour, it's not going to be a business, unfortunately.
Well, boats are expensive as well, right? You pay like 60 euros for 10 minutes or something. All right. Any more questions on this side? Come on, guys. You came here for a reason. Use this opportunity. There is one.
Here, yeah. At some stage of the development, it said that you were trying to reach the wind turbine owners, and you got no interest from them. How did you come to the decision to release the video? Afterwards, you got no interest from your prospect clients.
Excuse me. So when we were making the videos, I didn't catch the question.
You said that at some stage of the development, you were trying to sell the product for the wind turbine owners, right?
Yeah.
And you said that you got no interest from them. So what did you make to continue the development and to even make a promotional video? Afterwards, you got no interest from your prospects.
We were doing a lot of research. You know, I have an experience in building the products. I know the situations when people say that it's a stupid idea, it's not going to work, but you feel with the guts it's going to work. Sometimes you go wrong with that, yes, but in our case, we did a lot of research about those people in ropes, about those services done by people in ropes, and we understood that drone can do that much easier, much safer, so there has to be the market. And this is why we performed that video so fast, because we knew that we need to show something, and then let's see how the market will react. If there is still no traction, probably we are going the wrong way.
I think Steve Jobs said that if you would go to ask a customer what kind of phone they wanted, they would say more buttons or bigger buttons, and he came up with iPhone. So I think you did a very similar thing of coming up with your solution and showing the market what really needs to be used as a future tool.
Yeah.
Good job.
We were thinking more of the problem. not of the customers in that case. We knew that there's a problem. Icing is a problem. Bugs on the blades is a problem. And there is no proper solution for that. Either it's people in ropes which are cleaning the blades, or helicopters which are shooting the water on the blades. We understood that we can revolutionize that thing.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.